Hi, and welcome to day 4 of It's About Time to Create Progress Without Pressure. I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope you're enjoying this very easy way to bring ourselves back to our heart, being here now, so that we can work from home and allow ourselves to re-engage with the natural rhythm of time, the circadian rhythm of a day. From a rather artful perspective, right? We're looking at being creative with the way that we engage time. So I'm so glad that you're here. And here for day 4, we're going to do just a little bit of a review. We're at the halfway point of our 8-day challenge. A challenge is also an opportunity. And so when we feel challenged or burdened by something, we can often notice that it's an opportunity for us to regroup and grow up. One of my Buddhist teachers used to say that the best mantra for Westerners is "Oh, soha, grow up." So I think that, there's something to be said for that. We tend to default to patterns that were created way, way long time ago on our horizontal lineage bar, lemniscant, and sometimes it's useful for us to just bring ourselves back to now. Take a deep breath and go forward with a sense of connection to the compass that we made yesterday. So I want to talk a little bit more about our compass and the 4 primary points of getting on time with feminine energy that allows us to return to nurturing and nourishing ourselves in a way that, you just can't get from any buffet bar. I love it so much to know that we can create a structure that has tremendous capacity to allow us at any time during a day to bring ourselves back into alignment. And here on our 4th day in the challenge, we want to really pay attention to how a day, and yesterday with our compass, the east, the west, that's our horizontal bar, the south, the north, that's our vertical bar. Putting ourselves in the center gives us a sense of empowerment. We're home, but we can go visit the east, we can visit the west, we can visit the south, and we can visit the north. But we're always going out from within. So when we begin with the east, the morning, the dawn, the beginning of any day, we're really in our masculine mode because we're up, we're getting ready. We might wake up a little groggy because there's a crossover period of time between sleeping and waking. But when we get up and we start moving our body, we're in masculine mode, and that's wonderful, that's natural, and that's what we want. We want to have a sense of what the day holds and where we're going to be moving and how we're going to get there. When we move our way around over to the other side of the horizontal lemniscant on our daily calendar or clock, when we get over to the west, we want to recognize that that's the point of beginning to calm it down, and it's feminine time. It's the switch in the energy of the circadian rhythm of the day. Now, there's a weaving that goes forth, but I'm making it very simple for us so that we can begin to get in the same mode together and notice in our own lives, how is this working for me? So on the west part of the lemniscant, the dusk, this is where we begin to move into the feminine, dark, yin portion of the day. From dawn until dusk, yang. From dusk around to dawn again, yin. So starting the day, we cause our day to happen. Getting over in the west and coming into the dusk of the day, chickens going back into the chicken house to roost in a natural fashion. Going in, we go yin and we be. So there's cause, yang, and there's being. So each day we find ourselves saying, well, this happened because this took place, and that happened because that took place. So today I want to hyphenate the word because, and I'd like us to think about being the cause. And so each evening from dusk until we come back around to dawn the next day, we're in a state of being, receiving, replenishing, recreating, rejuvenating our capacity to receive what the busy, busy, busy part of the day is going to be bringing us, what we're going to cause. So we begin with the yin. We birth into the day through the yin, through the feminine. And so on our little diagram from yesterday, we're going to use the same card 2 days in a row. And so yesterday's card, we can now recognize that, okay, yang from dawn until dusk, that's all bright solar light. So we leave our calendar clear, and we recognize that we cause our day to happen. And we color in, I've just shaded them to represent shadow, yin, darkness. We color in our west and our north portions of our daily calendar clock, so that we remind ourselves that this is the deepening part of the day where we regroup, rejuvenate, replenish. From here, though, we also want to recognize that whatever we have as our vision in the morning is going to have a shadow side in the evening. And so the best way to be the cause of what we're giving our vision to, is to reflect on it in the evening. So today's exercise is to be reflective, so that you can cause the brilliance, light, deepening, cause the brilliance of your creativity to come forward. So this is a very simple, staying with the same glyph for the 4th day, our midpoint. The pace is going to pick up tomorrow. And I want to remind you that it's never too late to jump on board. You can pick up the videos at any time. You can do these exercises quite simply, boom, 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 all in the same session. Just watch the videos and do the glyphs. There's no rush. This is about time and allowing ourselves to make progress without pressure, as creatives, as visionaries, as evolutionaries. The jig is kind of up. We can't keep doing the same thing in the same way. And there's something so empowering about returning to the heart, to home, and connecting with the circadian rhythm of a natural day. So that's what we're doing. And by the end of our 8 days, we're going to have a lot of information on our set of flashcards. You're making a set of flashcards. And if you make all 8 flashcards, and you can show them to me, I'm going to invite you to come into a special party at the end where we really dive deep and notes and journal, and really find some wonderful ways in which we can enhance and expand upon these simple exercises that we're doing, but powerful exercises that we're doing in the first 8 days. Remember, you don't have to draw anything if you don't choose to, but if you want to, it really does fire out those synapses and get your brain going, and energy drops down into your heart, and your intuitive guides and your inner teachers really make this work yours. It's not my work, it's natural. It's natural time. And I'm so enjoying being able to share it with you. So I'll see you on day 5, and we will go forward and really begin to put a little bit more symbolism in to these beautiful glyphs that are layering themselves in this most organic way. See you tomorrow.